The Strymon Zelzah is a 2-in-1 phaser pedal, and since it's made by Strymon, it has a lot of deep features. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways you can use those features to do things with this pedal that other phasers can't do. The 2 phasers that make up the Zelzah are not identical. One is 4 stages and the other has 6 stages. But if you put both of them at the fastest possible speed, the result is uniquely hostile and violent. So my recommendation is to set up an expression pedal to control both speed knobs so that you can step on the expression pedal to take both of them from slowest possible to fastest possible, and then do that at key moments while you're playing. I discovered a setting on the Zelzah where it almost sounds a little bit like a ring modulator. Specifically, it sounds like a ring modulator that's been set at that exact spot where it's right in between ring modulation and very fast tremolo. In my opinion, this is actually the sweet spot on every ring modulator, where it sounds like fast tremolo, but there are these bell-like overtones that start to appear that are very sinister and beautiful. I discovered a spot on the voice knob where something weird happens. If you move that knob from here to here while you're playing, there's like a hiccup. So the pro tip is to set up an expression pedal again to control that knob only in the range where the hiccup happens, and then go crazy with that while you're playing. But if you really want to be advanced, you can use the sidestep instead of an expression pedal. Sidestep is this thing that just does what expression pedals do, but you can control how fast it moves, and you can control the wave shape it uses while it moves. It's like a programmable expression pedal or external LFO. So what I did was I had the sidestep set to random, and it was constantly randomly moving the voice knob only in the range where that hiccup happens, and that ended up creating a rhythmic effect that was cool to play to. And in this example, I also used some delay. Next up is a setting where the Zelzah creates a very wide stereo field, but you don't actually hear the phasing so much. And the pro tip here is to take a really low-tech mono reverb and run that into the Zelzah, and it'll end up sounding like a really fancy stereo reverb. You don't even need a reverb to do this. I used a delay. I used the Keeley Dark Side. This is a mono pedal. It has a delay in it. I set the delay to sound kind of like a reverb, and then I ran it into the Zelzah, and it ended up sounding really sophisticated and dimensional. if you have a Strymon mini switch, you can use that as a tap tempo to set the speed of the Zelzah. But according to the manual, that only works for the 6-stage side. There's no way to do it for the 4-stage side. But what if I told you I found a workaround for externally syncing the speed of the 4-stage phaser not using MIDI? You ready for this? The trick is to put the 4-stage side in envelope mode so that the phasing there is triggered by changes in your volume. And then run a tremolo effect into the Zelzah. And since the tremolo effect is going to be messing with your volume, the 4-stage phaser will automatically sync to it. So if your tremolo effect has a tap tempo or a BPM counter or whatever, you can now use that to set the 4-stage phaser. And then you want to go back to your mini switch and match the tempo of that on the 6-stage side of the Zelzah. Or even better, tap in half the speed for the 6-stage side. What's the point of doing any of this? If you can get to a place where the speed of the 6-stage phaser is synced to the speed of the 4-stage phaser, but the 4-stage phaser is twice as fast, the result is like a very complicated aural effect that is also awesome.